flawless victory. Your niggas can't do shit to me physically, lyrically, hypothetically, realistically.
Burn the place every city, every town, every system.
Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just fucked up, right? But there are people from the Capitol skirmish who are in solitary confinement at this very moment. There are people such as Nick Fuentes who are on no-fly list at this very moment. Yet, these incidents, Kenosha, Portland, Seattle, where we're at right now, where they have literally, because say what you will, that's why I refuse to call the Capitol situation what they want to call it, because that was more of a skirmish. What's taken place throughout the country has been far more detrimental. Yet these folks get to go home at night, get to sleep, and like I said, maybe it's me, maybe I'm fucked up, but there seems to be a real imbalance of how these stories get reported, how these incidents get reported, and there's a very specific spin that the media has placed all over all of this that really doesn't sit right with me. We're with Memology 101 right now, and yeah, this is just more BLM marching and protesting and chanting, and it continues to this very second, despite the fact that the organization itself has been, at this point, obviously proven fraudulent and a big Ponzi scheme, for lack of better terms. And they've already, and the media themselves have somewhat started sliding away from that narrative and going more towards our yellow American brothers and sisters. So this is nonsense. It really is. But hey, when you are so ideologically driven like these individuals are, then I mean, it becomes even a chore to call these people individuals. Let's keep going. Oh, Memology, love you, brother. So he goes, even the people that cheer for BLM as they march near them get lectured.
No prison! Total abolition! No cops! No prison! Total abolition! No cops! No prison! Total abolition!
Who's in front? Who's leading this cheer? Who's the one that gets people so emotionally riled up and, you know, and feels so disrespected? Just saying, boys. I'm just saying. These dudes, if the dudes aren't there, the broads ain't there. Because there would be no muscle for them. But, you know, shoot, man. Once again, when you, like, I ain't raised you, you know, there's like 2 or 3 people on this planet that can say I had anything in regards to raising them, as my responsibility. But like, you know, like when you're raised under these thoughts, like, you know, oh my goodness, you're raised to believe that you're bad. You're raised to believe that you are inherently evil and that you should just, and you're raised to believe that you should bow before, you know, a Nubian goddess, princess, Mother Earth over here, then boom.
They really want to cheer. She's about to lecture him. Watch. Thank you for saying that. And I want to let y'all know, please don't cheer for us. This is a protest. This is not a parade rally. I told you she's about to lecture him. There are going to be more black people that are slaughtered unless you tell city council.
So she's sitting there talking about how there's going to be more black people that get slaughtered. And guys, how many, we've gone over this so many times. This is part of the reason why your boy went on a little bit of a break, because there's no, like some folks, there's no getting through to, right? And at that point, you kind of got to you got to shut them out. You got to stop listening. Because that's the thing. They sat there, cheered along with her, but she gonna sit there and talk about how black people are being slaughtered and basically preaching to the choir, right? Like that's one of the things that really amazes me is that open hypocrisy, that open circular logic right there, right? Like if I have a Caucasian person in front of me apologizing for shit they didn't do, I'm all like me. Like my reflex is, dude, you didn't do anything. Stop. It's like, why are we even talking about this? Like we're out here, we're at a baseball game, you know? like we're out here enjoying life. Like why are you bringing up shit you had nothing to do with? I had nothing to do with. If anything, I've been a benefactor of that pain and of that struggle. So thusly, I have a certain level of gratitude for what my ancestors went through, and I'm not gonna sit here and exploit the shit out of it. But over the past, since the 80s, with the immigration laws being what they've been, and like, oh my goodness, you just because you have this certain skin color, thusly you are every bad thing in life has happened to you and only you, and you deserve all our sympathy and money and shit. And who really pushes this shit the hardest, and who really needs to get shut out the hardest? I mean, maybe it's the person with the bullhorn that is either disingenuous and doesn't know what that either doesn't know what she's talking about, or is insanely disingenuous. One or the other. You can't be both, sweetheart. You are either manipulative or you're insanely stupid. Minimum wage employees are just trying to protect their source of income, and what do they get? They get mocked by these peaceful protesters for daring to protect the store. Now, here's the thing. You can't speak to anybody's actions, you can speak to the actions of the group, but we can't speak to the actions of any particular individuals. So this might just be, the B crew or the C crew. I'm just saying, it's best in life to only go by what we witness, as opposed to what we just naturally assume. And by all technical accounts, they are peacefully protesting. All right. So no need for the quotations there, memeology.
Hey, Kimber. Closing up the Amazon.
Sweetie. Your lack of self-awareness is rather astounding, okay? Like, you get the rep that you earn. When you sit there and see the as a group, right? Not as an individual, because that's the thing. You think you as an individual. No, sweetheart, you are representing a group, and that group is known to have violent outbursts and burn things to the ground and go robbing and looting in the name of reparations and the like. So, cut your shit, sweetie, all right? No, and like I said, as an individual, no, you haven't done anything. And that's why I would, like, in this particular instance, yes, they are peacefully protesting, but that doesn't erase the past year. It doesn't erase, the past, 5 years at all.
For real. They keep blocking. Just like Nordstrom's.
I love how they're trying to pretend that they have never gone on a looting spree after their protest. The deal is that I don't know if this is the group that did the looting spree. I just want to be fair. That's it. But for her to not get that, your group's known to do some wild shit. Yeah, it is pretty hilarious. I agree 100%. They're memes.
This guy came in front of the crowd.
let's keep it a buck. This is not the largest crowd that they've ever had, right? And most of this is just chicks and extra simps that could always go for a push-up or two. You know what I'm saying? A push-up or a pull-up. Come on, guys. Y'all really got to hit the gym. But yeah, it just came through. He's like, what you guys got going on over here, huh? He sat there, he surveyed that crowd, noticed that it wasn't like because this isn't the, what's that? The black block. This isn't like black block where they all hooded up and anything else like that. This is a peaceful protest. So, hey, so what you guys got going on here, huh? Nobody?
What an asshole. What a dick. He's being hella aggressive and hella...
Wow. He's being hella aggressive. Lady, I'm telling you, the lack of self-awareness is amazing. He's being so aggressive, sweetie. You guys have burnt down buildings and killed people in the middle of the street. I'm sorry, your crew is like your brand is fucked. Okay, like yo, y'all spent the past that brand is burnt. Y'all don't realize it. It's amazing.
Respectful as fuck. Super chud, super racist ass.
How you know he racist? He was just sitting there inquiring and no one had the balls to that's the thing. This isn't the black bloc crew that they don't have as you can see you are peacefully protesting because you have to, because you don't have the numbers, because shoot, most of your illest hitters is in jail. I mean, if there was a new series of The Wire based around Antifa and stuff like that, the events of the past year have landed most of your crew either in prison or on a slab. But also being released as well. But, the numbers dwindle one way or the other. So the real firecrackers, that's the thing about, those short fuse firecracker type people who just like to run off on emotions. Their stories don't last very long, boys. Their stories don't last very long at all. So guys, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub. If you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day, share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from the Teespring. Check me out on Patreon as well. Links in the description. Actually, go in the description box and do damage and speak. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. First and foremost, I took a few days off because I had some life things going on and I really wanted to get that all squared away. And it's not, but every time I sat down to start doing or was looking to sit down and start doing some recording, I just ended up falling asleep. So just everything was a big mental drain over the past week. So yeah, we're back. We're doing it. More content is definitely on its way. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section. I mean, the brand is burnt. You guys, with the revelations of the money coming out and all this other stuff, and you can, like I said earlier in the video, you can see the media movement away from the BLM narrative, more towards yellow brothers and sisters. So yeah, it is what it is. With that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right, until the next one.
Men, we don't know what we did.